tonight on Parker and Parker. All aboard the VCU bandwagon. We'll go live to Richmond to monitor the madness. Plus, how's your bracket? We'll talk to a guy who pulled off a Cinderella selection. He has the whole Final Four intact.
You fill out a real bracket?
I didn't get to it in time.
Okay, here's the deal. On ESPN, which a lot of people do this sort of thing, 5.9 million entries. 2 people picked the Final Four. One of them is named Joe Perlman, and he is joining us live from New Jersey. Joe Perlman, how are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
We're good. You're better than we are.
He's very proper.
He's
how
very
are
proper.
You, Joe?
Doing great, thank you.
So when you went to put this thing together, what went through your mind? How did you come up with this Final Four?
It was very spontaneous. Basically the story is that I was checking on my son and how his homework was going, and basically caught him filling out a bracket and setting up a group with his friends on ESPN. So I was going to get the better of him, so I registered on ESPN and filled out my own bracket. Took about 10 minutes, went over to him and said, "Hey, I just joined your group." He wasn't too happy about it, but he let me in.
Wait, your son's supposed to be doing homework, and you catch him doing brackets? I guess that's better than calling girls, right?
I don't know if that's better than calling girls, to tell you the truth, for a 15-year-old boy.
Oh, he's 15. I thought he was like 3. How on earth did you think to put VCU in your Final Four?
And in 10 minutes.
Well, I look up and down the bracket. Rhode Island wasn't there. That's my alma mater. And I saw USC, and the USC has been a team I follow in football. And they get to the tournament sometimes, so I selected that bubble bracket, not knowing that I couldn't select USC, let's say, but I always pick them to go all the way and whenever I choose something. And it turned out, though, that they lost, and VCU locked in. And I've been writing them as part of my bracket now.
So will you win money? I don't think you paid to get into this bracket, but don't you win money if you win it all?
Yes, correct. The first place prize is $10,000, and second place is $5,000.
And you'll give half to your son, of course, right?
Well, the line I'm giving, and I'm sticking to it, is that maybe it would help him go to VCU in 2 years.
Oh, that's good.
Sweet. And not only did Joe pick VCU, he also picked Butler. I mean, it's not like This is just a one Cinderella deal. I called you this morning to see if you'd come on the show with us tonight. Your wife answered. She said the phone has been ringing off the hook. She had to literally unplug the phone for hours on end, only to plug it back in and have us call. What has it been like in your house?
Serendipity.
You're happy, we called, right, Joe? Can you
Absolutely. I called you guys. I got back from work and wanted to I checked the message. I heard there were a bunch of messages, and she said, these guys are set up for 9 p.m. tonight, and I was very happy to get in touch with you.
You need to settle a debate between Alex and I. I'm from Long Island.
I don't know you guys that well, so...
It's fine. Just say I'm right. I'm from Long Island, and I say nothing beats New York pizza. And as a Jersey guy, you know what New York pizza is. He's got this thing about New Haven.
New Haven, Connecticut.
New Haven pizza.
Okay, so I'm from Stamford, Connecticut.
Oh, done. Good night, everybody. There goes the bracket. There goes Duke in the West Regional. Joe Perlman, best of luck. Congratulations on your perfect Final Four bracket. I hope you win the money. I hope your son does well in school. Let him call girls. All that, whatever you're doing, keep doing it, Joe Perlman.
Bye, Joe. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
See you, Joe.
Thank you very much.
Good luck. Well, from the last